Welcome to the first episode of Top 10 today as we celebrate Kung Lao and Kung Lao videos all day today. I'm going to be teaching you 10 things that you did not know about your boy Kung Lao. Let's get into it. Number 10. Kung Lao Hat is inspired by Oddjob. As stated by one of the game's creators, John Tobias, Kung Lao's trademark hat was actually inspired by a character in the classic James Bond flick Goldfinger. The character Oddjob was a henchman to the villain Ark Goldfinger, played by Japanese-American wrestler Harold Sakata. He has appeared in various James Bond video games too, and been one of the most popular characters of the 007 franchise. I really hate this dude. He was very annoying to go against when you're playing the GoldenEye video game because he was so short. He really was an odd job. But yeah, Kung Lao is inspired by this individual. Let's move on to the next one, shall we? Number 9. Back in 2013, a 2D competitive fighting game debuted called Dive Kick. It is a hilarious parody-like take on reputed fighting games like Street Fighter, Tekken, and Mortal Kombat, and is played only using 2 buttons. Dive, that's used for jumping or kicking. A female player character is named Kung Pao, which is an obvious parody of Kung Lao. She even wears his hat. But in terms of moves, she's also somewhat similar to another classic Mortal Kombat character known as Kitana Khan. Now, this is hilarious. I think I'm going to get into this dive kick game and probably stream it on the channel just for the hell of it. So shout out to Kung Pao, which is a play of Kung Lao. I thought this was a fact that you guys would appreciate for the video of top 10 things you did not know about Kung Lao. He has a wannabe, or a fan I should say. Let's move on to the next one. Number 8. Kung Lao, despite all of his popularity, has not got much of his share in the 2 Mortal Kombat films, DC tie-in games, and other associated media. However, he has a major role in the short-lived comic series by Malibu Comics. This avatar of the character that you see on your screen has been several alterations throughout its existence. Now, he is depicted as living in exile in the outworld after the fall of his lineage. He's also given a significant romantic storyline with Kitana, which runs contrary to his brother's Liu Kang relationship with her. That's something we need to see them dive into in this new timeline, because my boy definitely needs some love. He need a relationship. Today is Kung Lao Day, guys, and I'm just super excited to bring you all these facts, so stay tuned because we got all Kung Lao content dropping today. But if you haven't seen Malibu Comics, don't worry, because we will be going over it in the episode. What a time to be alive, right? Now, number 7. As special features and gags, certainly Mortal Kombat characters have humorous elements. We all know that. In games, every once in a while, here and there. For instance, in one Mortal Kombat game, the barbaric Scorpion is a chef who makes pastries and sliced vegetables. Well, guess what? In Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, Kung Lao has a funny image, as you can see on your screen, of himself, and he has his own infomercial in which he sells swords for a limited time on the MK shopping channel. Hey, gotta get that money when you can get it, right? I really loved how Mortal Kombat just take and put these little jokes in the game. They have tons of fantastic things that they've done over time, and this right here is special. If you're an MK fan, then you know this, along with Cooking with Scorpion, is a nostalgia piece that's going to live with us forever and ever. So this was one of my personal favorites. With that being said, let's move on to the next one, shall we? Number 6. Now, Kung Lao got more backstory and popular media with an appearance in the web series Mortal Kombat Legacy, in which he portrayed by martial artist and actor Mark Dacascos. Dacascos is a veteran, having appeared in several martial art based roles such as Cradle to the Grave, American Samurai, and most recently Netflix's new series called Wu Assassins. Viewers might most popularly know him as Zero, a ninja and the chef antagonist in John Wick 3. Who is obsessed with taking down John Wick. So shout out to this man. Shout out to him, because he definitely did his thing. Him being able to be played by a John Wick villain, Kung Lao has been played by a John Wick villain, is definitely some memorable news to see him in a different alternative universe. That's just fantastic. Now that we got that out of the way, let's move on to the next one, shall we? Number 5. Okay, so in crime action adventure game Saints Row 4, there are subtle Easter eggs related to Kung Lao and a few bonus scenes appearing as his super form and in dance party at the end of the game. One of the main characters, Piers Washington, is dressed up as Kung Lao, as you can see on your screen. It is a brighter and more vibrant take on the costume and the hat, ditching the dark tones for a more pupish hues type of look. This is extremely hilarious. Shout out to Saints Row. They really did their thing on this game. It was fun in my opinion, and I love the fact that they showed Kung Lao some love and Liu Kang is not getting any love in this thing. Today is Kung Lao Day. Today Kung Lao Day. We're gonna talk about the good and we're gonna talk about the bad of Kung Lao. So as I mentioned, appreciate you guys tuning in for this very special appreciation day for our boy Kung Lao. With that being said, let's move on to the next one. Number 4. I think we all wanted this. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you straight up. Liu Kang and Kung Lao are cousins in the new Mortal Kombat movie, as you know. A notable change from their video game counterparts. The Shaolin Monks are two of the franchise's most iconic characters, with Liu Kang appearing as the lead protagonist of the original Mortal Kombat and Kung Lao being introduced in Mortal Kombat 2. While there's always been close within canon, now they're close in the movie as becoming family. And I think this is something we always wanted as fans. Go ahead and make them brothers. I mean, them being friends is even cooler, but them being family makes it even more emotional for the audience to be invested in, because it's family. It's about family. What they say on Fast 5, it's about family. It's about family. So I'm excited that this change was made, and I can't wait to see how Liu Kang avenges death in the next Mortal Kombat movie, since that was his cut. Moving on, number 3. Now, in the DC fighting game Injustice 2, a few Mortal Kombat characters are playable, like Scorpion and Raiden, even if Kung Lao doesn't make an appearance. One can spot his name while customizing Raiden's gear, as you can see on your screen, and more significantly, his hat. Raiden himself is another popular Mortal Kombat character who is known for his hat, although it is not as a lethal weapon like Kung Lao's, apart from his hat of Kung Lao's memory. Liu Kang's memorial tunic is also featured a part of Raiden's gear in Injustice. So that's another fun fact for you guys that did not know, and I think it's a nice touch and a nice shout out to the Mortal Kombat series for people that are just Injustice fans across the board. So thought I would bring that other cool fact to you guys. And now that we've got that out of the way, let's go ahead and pull up our next big fact. You ready, guys? I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do it. Number 2. Now, as you can see this quick cameo by Uncaged Games, I also wanted to take the opportunity to point out that this guy right here, Max Hong, is the stuntman and actor that was chosen for the Mortal Kombat reboot. He also worked as part of Jackie Chan's Stunt Association, a group of martial artists who work alongside the legendary actor. His major stunt credit include films like Kingsman and Hitman Agent 47, and he also got some things that you can see here on your screen that he did get involved in on his own time. When I tell you, this dude is a beast. He did a great job playing Kung Lao in the 2021 Mortal Kombat reboot, and he did great, and I look forward to seeing him return, hopefully in a spinoff or something like that, to portray the great Kung Lao, or I should say Kung Lao in general. So shout out to this guy, he did a fantastic job, and shout out to Uncaged Games. That was a cool video they put together. Go check him out, follow his channel, man. And now it's time for the moment you all been waiting for. Number 1. Listen here, man. Kung Lao uses a single dao, also known as a broadsword, as his weapon in Deadly Alliance and Armageddon. As you see here on the screen, he's fighting Baraka, right? Which he used in conjunction with his razor-rimmed hat as his weapons. But guess what? Quan Chi, that you see here on your screen, wields 2 broadswords in Deadly Alliance and Armageddon. They share the same weapon. But wait, there's more. Li Mei also uses a modified version called the Kuten Dao. Along with Daru, he uses one, and Shujinko uses one also. So everybody has a version of this modified broadsword. That is the fact I wanted to bring you guys as number one. If you enjoyed the video, drop me a like and a subscribe, as it helps the channel and tells the algorithm that you like what you see. Be sure to tune in tonight. This video may be over, but not the party. Thanks for watching. Catch you tonight at 10 o'clock p.m. for this awesome documentary that you see on your screen about Kung Lao becoming a supervillain.